Today we're talking about accessories for your wood burning journey. First off, I use these stylists and they have different tips on each side. Some are smaller, some are thicker. I use this one the most, and I usually use that because I want my lines to be very thin and very fine. I don't want them to be prominent. And essentially you don't, because you want to make sure that you cannot see your graphite lines or pencil lines when you're done. With that said, I use graphite paper to trace patterns onto the wood because it's one of the safest and easiest methods to go. If you use carbon paper, carbon is toxic to burn on, and it's very, very difficult to remove. Like, you have to sand down your wood if you don't want to see it, and therefore take a chance of ruining your finished art. Graphite paper also has to be slightly sanded and removed, but if you have a very fine line, you'll burn over it and it won't be noticeable. So I always recommend that. With that said, I use painter's tape. You can use masking tape or any other tape. I prefer this one because it's the easiest to remove. I use this to tape the pattern onto the piece of wood so that there is no chance of it moving and I'm messing up the pattern and have to sand down the piece of wood and start over. So tape down your pattern, lay this under, use a stylus to trace it out. And I've mentioned in my other video before when I was talking about the wood burner itself that I have this cloth. I get it from woodburning.com. I've got a leather strap that I've bought years ago, and these aluminum oxide bars and powder, and it's really just powder that you pour a little bit onto your leather strap and then clean your wood burning tip. It is really important to make sure you keep your wood burning tips clean so that you don't get chars on your pattern and therefore ruining your artwork. So these are just a few things that I use. If you have any questions, please drop them below. Thanks for hanging out with me. If this sparked something, whether it's an idea, a feeling, or just a moment of calm, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this too. Until next time, stay curious, stay rooted, and keep creating your own wild path.